Let's start with an announcement that has fans worldwide in absolute awe. This news is sure to make your day, especially if you've been a longtime supporter of one of Korea's most beloved stars. Has Park Bo-young been avoiding her international fans for the past 20 years? The Korean actress just announced her first ever global fan meeting tour, and fans worldwide are absolutely losing their minds. Park Bo-young, who's been acting since 2006, will finally step beyond Korean borders to meet fans who've supported her for 2 decades. The tour kicks off in South Korea this June before heading to major Asian countries. This shocking announcement comes after Park's incredible 2023 performance streak. Her roles in Concrete Utopia and Netflix's Daily Dose of Sunshine earned her critical acclaim, while Disney Plus's Light Shop and Netflix's Mellow movie introduced her talent to global audiences. What's truly surprising is that despite her 20-year career and massive international fan base, Park has never held fan meetings outside Korea until now. This decision marks a major turning point as she joins other Korean stars expanding their reach through platforms like Netflix, Disney Plus, and Apple TV Plus. The timing raises interesting questions. Why wait 20 years? Is this a strategic move to capitalize on her recent international popularity surge? Or has she finally gained the confidence to face global audiences? Whatever the reason, this tour represents Park Bo-young embracing her worldwide appeal. Will you be trying to get tickets to see Park Bo-young in person when she visits your country? You're currently watching the latest K-pop news report for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. From international fan meetings to heartfelt confessions, let's move on to a story that spans decades and stirs powerful emotions. Did Yoo Seung Joon just make his most heartbreaking confession ever? Imagine being banned from your homeland for over 2 decades. That's the reality for Yoo Seung Joon, once Korea's biggest star, now living in exile for 23 years. Yesterday marked 28 years since Yoo's debut in 1997, and his emotional post has fans divided. "I was active for about 5 years, and then it's been 23 years of separation," he wrote, acknowledging how he created a reality where being a fan of mine is something people hesitate to admit. The controversy began in 2002 when Yoo obtained U.S. citizenship right before his military enlistment. In Korea, where military service is sacred, this was seen as betrayal. The government immediately banned him from entering the country. Despite winning several court cases challenging his visa denials, Korean authorities continue blocking his return, citing public sentiment. His latest lawsuit, filed last September, is still ongoing. What makes this case fascinating is how it reveals Korea's deep cultural values around military service and citizenship. For many Koreans, his actions remain unforgivable. For others, 23 years of punishment seems excessive. In his post, Yoo concluded, "I'll keep dreaming of the day we meet again." But the question remains, after 23 years, has the punishment fit the crime, or is it time for forgiveness? Speaking of emotional struggles, let's jump into a deeply personal and tragic story from one of Korea's rising stars. Did rapper No know about his father's death before posting? In a shocking turn of events, rapper No father, former lawmaker Jang Jae-won, was found dead just hours after his son posted a heartfelt letter to fans. The timing has left many wondering, did No know about his father's tragic situation? The 24-year-old rapper, whose real name is Jang Young-jun, shared a handwritten note on Instagram, expressing gratitude to his supporters. "From tiny venues to the stage of my dreams, you told me my music brought comfort. Thank you." What makes this truly heartbreaking is that police discovered his father deceased around 11:40 p.m. on March 31st, with reports indicating Jang Jae-won left a suicide note saying, "I'm sorry to my family. I love you." The former 3-term lawmaker had been facing scrutiny over a 2015 sexual assault allegation from his time as a university vice president. No.'s letter ended with, "See you on May 31st, suggesting he had planned something special for fans. This detail makes it unlikely he knew about his father's death when posting. The rapper, who gained fame through shows like High School Rapper and Show Me the Money 6, has had his own share of controversies. Last December, he cryptically posted, "Everything will return to its rightful place. Please wait." How do you think artists should be supported during personal tragedies like this? Share your thoughts below. Tragedies can bring out true heroes, and sometimes the most unexpected individuals step up to save lives. Let's hear about an inspiring act of courage. How this Indonesian man saved Korean grandmas from raging wildfires. A raging wildfire threatened to destroy an entire Korean village, but one unexpected hero emerged to save dozens of lives. Indonesian fisherman Sugianto became a national hero when he carried elderly Korean villagers on his back to safety during catastrophic wildfires. On March 25th, as most residents slept peacefully in the coastal village of Chuksan, a massive wildfire fueled by strong winds approached their homes. That's when 31-year-old Sugianto sprang into action alongside the local village chief. Racing through the streets at 11 p.m., they woke sleeping residents, many of them elderly, shouting warnings about the approaching fire. But Sugianto didn't stop there. When he realized many senior citizens couldn't move quickly enough to escape, he literally carried them on his back. Making trip after trip up and down the steep hillside, he transported dozens of elderly villagers 300 meters to the safety of the breakwater. One 90-year-old resident tearfully recalled, "If it weren't for him, we would have all died." Sugianto, who has worked in Korea for 8 years, speaks Korean well and considers the villagers his family. Though visibly shaken by the experience, he remained humble, saying, "I was terrified when I saw the fire reach the store in front of me." Thanks to his heroic efforts, all 60 residents of the village survived unharmed. With a wife and son back in Indonesia, Sugianto must return home in 3 years when his work visa expires. His wife called to express her pride in his actions, but the Korean villagers hope their hero can stay longer. What would you do if faced with such a dangerous situation? Would you run toward or away from the danger? From emotional stories to setting new records, let's jump into the incredible accomplishment of Blackpink's Rosé in collaboration with one of music's biggest stars. How Blackpink's Rosé and Bruno Mars shattered YouTube records? Blackpink's Rosé and Bruno Mars just made music history. Their hit APT obliterated YouTube records, reaching a staggering 1.4 billion views in just over 5 months. That's the fastest any Asian or K-pop music video has ever hit this milestone, completely demolishing PSI's Gangnam Style record. Released back in October 2024, this cross-cultural collaboration has been unstoppable. The same week it hit 1.4 billion YouTube views, it also reached the exact same number on Spotify. Talk about perfect timing. What makes this achievement even more impressive is how quickly it happened. Most videos take years to reach these numbers, but Rosé and Bruno Mars did it in under 6 months. The music video combines Bruno's signature funk style with Rosé's incredible vocals and Blackpink's global appeal. Fans worldwide have been streaming non-stop, creating TikTok challenges and sharing the video across social media. The song features both English and Korean lyrics, breaking down language barriers and connecting with audiences everywhere. This record isn't just about numbers. It represents a major moment for Asian representation in global music. Blackpink has been breaking barriers for years, but this collaboration with Bruno Mars takes things to an entirely new level. What do you think has made APT such a massive global phenomenon? Is it the catchy beat, the star power, or something else entirely? After an incredible record-breaking collaboration, let's switch gears to heartwarming news about a long-awaited K-pop comeback that has fans over the moon. How did Tempest melt fans' hearts at their long-awaited comeback? Tempest has finally made their long-awaited comeback after a full year away, and fans are absolutely losing it. The group just held an emotional album showcase at Seoul's Blue Square venue, where they unveiled their 6th mini-album, Full of Youth. Opening with their energetic track, We Are the Young, Tempest immediately set the tone for what would be an unforgettable showcase. The members couldn't hide their emotions when addressing the crowd, saying, "We've been waiting for this day. We missed you so much." You could feel the genuine connection between the group and their fans throughout the entire event. The title track, Unfreeze, stole the show with its spring-like melody and choreography designed to represent melting, frozen hearts with warm love. It perfectly matches the seasonal change happening right now and showcases a refreshing side of Tempest that fans have been eager to see. What made this comeback special wasn't just the music, it was how confidently the members presented themselves. They directly told fans, "We've returned with the refreshing concept you've all been waiting for. We're confident in this album." And that confidence definitely showed in their polished performances. With the showcase now complete, Tempest is gearing up for full promotions of Unfreeze on music shows and other appearances. Based on the fan reaction so far, this could be their most successful comeback yet. Which part of Tempest's new album are you most excited to hear in full? Is Unfreeze giving you the spring vibes you needed? Speaking of unexpected moments, let's move to a controversy that has everyone talking about what should and shouldn't happen live on air. Did An Young-mi's on-air slip cost her career? Breaking news in the world of Korean entertainment. MBC radio host An Young-mi is facing a formal warning after dropping an F-bomb on air. During a live chat with the boys Sunwoo, An accidentally let slip a censored Korean expletive, quickly trying to cover it up by saying she meant shoes, but the damage was done. The Korea Communications Standards Commission didn't take this lightly. They held a special session and slapped An and her show with a formal warning. This is serious stuff in the world of Korean broadcasting. MBC's radio team leader tried to explain, saying An was exhausted from filming SNL Korea, but KCSC wasn't having it. They criticized the lack of an immediate apology and compared it to a case where another host got banned for 2 years for similar slip-ups. An did apologize the next day, promising to be more careful with her words. She even joked that her show welcomes mockery, calling it a shelter for mockers. This incident raises questions about the pressures faced by Korean entertainers and the strict standards of broadcasting. What do you think? Are these standards too harsh or necessary to maintain quality? Share your thoughts in the comments. From live broadcasting mishaps to shocking behavior at a major concert, this next story will leave you stunned. Did these concert goers really vape at G-Dragon's show? 2 fans at G-Dragon's recent concert were caught doing something that has Korean fans absolutely fuming. During G-Dragon's massive comeback tour show in Goyang on March 29th, a Chinese couple was filmed openly vaping electronic cigarettes in the middle of the packed venue. A Korean fan who attended the concert shared video evidence showing the couple using e-cigarettes surrounded by other concertgoers. What made matters worse? When security guards approached and told them to stop, they reportedly pretended not to understand Korean, then resumed vaping as soon as the guard walked away. The behavior shocked many concert attendees, with one writing, "They didn't cheer, didn't shout for an encore, didn't even use light sticks. What made me really angry was that they started smoking electronic cigarettes during the performance." The incident quickly went viral across social media platforms, with fans expressing disbelief that anyone would vape in such a crowded indoor space. "I've never seen someone vape at a concert in my life," wrote one shocked commenter. This happened during G-Dragon's highly anticipated Übermensch World Tour, his first major series of performances in years. The shows were meant to be a celebration of the Big Bang leader's return to the music scene. Concert venues in Korea have strict no-smoking policies that apply to both traditional cigarettes and electronic vaping devices. Have you ever witnessed someone breaking major rules at a K-pop concert? What would you have done in this situation? From rule-breaking concertgoers to jaw-dropping financial figures, this next story is about success on another level. How much did IU really make last year? The numbers are shocking. Did you know that IU made a staggering 30 billion Korean won last year? That's roughly $22 million in just 12 months. EDM Entertainment's audit report just dropped, and the numbers are eye-opening. According to their financial documents, the company paid out 33.62 billion KRW in service fees to artists in 2023. Since IU is basically the only major artist at EDM, industry experts believe nearly all of that money went straight to her. To understand how massive this is, let's compare. Adore, the company behind New Jeans, spent about 29 billion KRW on all their artists combined during the same period. What's even more interesting is that IU isn't just an employee. She owns 22.5% of EDM Entertainment, making her the 3rd largest shareholder. Talk about being your own boss. The company is often called a one-person agency because IU generates almost all of their revenue. In 2023, EDM reported total sales of 74.9 billion KRW with a healthy 6.1 billion KRW in profits. IU isn't slowing down either. This year, she's starring in the Netflix drama When Life Gives You Tangerines while continuing her music career. What do you think about IU's incredible earnings? Is she worth every penny, or do these numbers surprise you? Finally, let's end today's report with a story that combines beauty, elegance, and a little bit of controversy. Why fans think Lee Hyori is too beautiful to host Just Makeup. Is Lee Hyori too beautiful to be hosting a beauty competition? That's what fans are asking after seeing her stunning all-white outfit photos. Korea's original queen of pop recently shared gorgeous pictures on social media wearing an avant-garde white fringe dress that's got everyone talking. The photos show Lee Hyori backstage in what appears to be preparations for her new role as MC on SBS's upcoming beauty survival show, Just Makeup. What makes this interesting is how netizens are reacting. Many are jokingly complaining that it seems unfair for the host to potentially outshine behind the actual contestants. At 45, Lee Hyori continues to set beauty standards in Korea. This appearance marks an important career shift for the star, who recently moved back to Seoul after spending years living a quieter life in Jeju Island with her husband, singer Lee Sang Soon. Her return to the entertainment spotlight through this hosting gig has fans excited about seeing more of her on TV again. The experimental haute couture vibe of her dress, combined with her natural waves and softly tousled bangs, created a look that's both elegant and effortlessly cool. Exactly what we've come to expect from Lee Hyori over the decades. Do you think it's unfair to have someone as naturally beautiful as Lee Hyori hosting a beauty competition? Or is she the perfect inspiration for contestants? That wraps up today's K-pop news report for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Catch you in the next one.